Which one is actually better for 3D design in 2026? FreeCAD 1.0 or Blender? Because on paper, they both sound powerful, but in real use, they're completely different tools built for completely different types of creators. So today, we're breaking it down honestly. No hype, no bias, just real-world comparison to help you figure out which one actually fits your workflow. Introduction. So first, quick context. FreeCAD 1.0 is an open-source parametric CAD tool, mainly designed for engineering, product design, and technical modeling. Think precision, measurements, and functional designs. Meanwhile, Blender is a full 3D creation suite. It's used for modeling, animation, rendering, VFX, game assets, basically anything creative in 3D space. So right away, these two aren't really direct clones of each other, but people compare them all the time because they both handle 3D work. Product overview. Let's start with FreeCAD. FreeCAD is built around precision. You're working with exact dimensions, constraints, and structured modeling. It's commonly used in engineering, architecture, mechanical parts, and anything that needs accuracy rather than artistic freedom. It uses a parametric workflow, which means you can go back and change values later and the model updates automatically. That's super powerful for technical work. Now, on the other side, we have Blender. Blender is more like a creative playground. You can sculpt characters, build environments, animate scenes, and render cinematic visuals. It's not limited to real-world accuracy, the same way CAD tools are. It's also massively supported by the community, with tons of plugins, tutorials, and updates constantly improving it. So basically, FreeCAD, precision engineering. Blender, creative 3D production.
Comparison sections. A. Features. FreeCAD focuses on parametric modeling, technical drawings, engineering workflows, mechanical design tools. Blender focuses on sculpting and modeling, animation and rigging, rendering and lighting, visual effects and simulations. So if FreeCAD is like a digital engineering lab, Blender is like a full animation studio. B. Performance/effectiveness. This is where things get interesting. FreeCAD is extremely effective when you're working on precision-based designs. It does its job well, but it can feel a bit rigid or less smooth compared to modern creative tools. Blender, on the other hand, is incredibly powerful and flexible. It handles complex scenes, animations, and rendering pipelines much better, but it also comes with a steeper learning curve. So effectiveness really depends on your goal. Engineering work? FreeCAD wins. Creative 3D work? Blender wins. D. Price/value. Both tools are actually free, which makes this comparison even more interesting. But value here isn't about price. It's about efficiency. FreeCAD gives value if you're doing engineering, CAD modeling, or product design. Blender gives value if you're doing animation, game design, or visual content creation. So the real question isn't which costs less, it's which saves you more time in your specific workflow.
So if we're being real, there is no absolute winner here. But if you force me to choose, FreeCAD wins for engineering, CAD, and precision work. Blender wins overall for versatility and creative power. If we're talking general 3D design in 2026, Blender takes the crown because of its flexibility and ecosystem. But in technical fields, FreeCAD is still the better specialist tool. Who should choose what? Choose FreeCAD if you're doing mechanical or product design. You need exact measurements and engineering accuracy. You work with CAD files or manufacturing projects. Choose Blender if you want to create animations or 3D art. You're into game design or visual storytelling. You want one tool that can do almost everything in 3D. Outro. At the end of the day, this isn't really a which is better overall situation. It's more like which tool matches your goal. And honestly, a lot of creators end up using both anyway,
because they complement each other more than they compete. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest comparisons.